Hello everyone, Rurikhan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys some God of War Ascension beta footage. I actually had not planned to do any more videos. Today is the, I believe it's the 10th of January. I don't even know how far along I am. But it's because I've been working on a lot of videos because I'm going to be going away and whatnot, so I wanted to keep you guys entertained. But today I got home and I was greeted with this on my PlayStation Plus on PSN Store, so I just decided, you know what, I need to do a video on this because this is going to be an amazing title because I'm a big fan of God of War. Even though I know there's going to be a lot of people that are just going to say, how can you be such a big fan of God of War? You only really played God of War 3, which is a fact. I've only really played God of War 3, but God of War was also one of the reasons why I bought a PlayStation as opposed to an Xbox 360, because I am very passionate about the God of War franchise, and even though I've only ever played God of War 3, I own both the other two collections, so Chains of Olympus and all that other stuff. But anyways, you guys want to hear about that. You guys want to hear about God of War Ascension. So what are they giving us in this particular beta if you are a PlayStation Plus member? Well, for starters, you get some basic training at the start. As you can see, I've done a little bit of leveling. My character is currently level 10 with Ares, which is something relevant, which when you get started with the game, they ask you, do you want to follow Ares or Zeus? There's a couple of more gods in there apart from Ares and Zeus, but they're not available for the beta yet. I mean, there was Ares, Zeus, Poseidon, and who was the other one? I'm missing the other one. It was Ares, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. Ares, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. So you could choose any of those gods, and apparently when you choose those gods, you get affected by what kind of gear you have access to, as well as what kind of abilities you have access to. So I'm going to give you a quick look here of what you can expect from the beta. So for starters, the only two weapons that you have in the beta is sword and hammer. And how does this work? Well, the sword is a little bit faster, and I'm not sure if it deals maybe a little bit less damage or not, but it is definitely faster. But me personally, I've been sticking to the hammer because you guys know I'm a hammer guy. But anyways, as you play through, you will unlock different weapons. Like right now, I can either use the gladiator sword, which is the most basic sword, gives you a 40 increase in damage. I'm not particularly familiar with the stats, but this sword gives you plus 40 in damage, whereas you can also have the Blade of Ares, which gives you 75 more damage. Then there's the Blade of Athena, Cerberus Blade, and in order to unlock these particular swords, you have to do certain skills. Like for instance, in order to get the Cerberus Blade, you have to get 5 trap kills in the game, which obviously I haven't gotten that many because personally I don't really like traps. I just like going up to people and beating them upside the head because that's what they deserve, let's be honest. And then there's also the hammers, which obviously I've been unlocking quite a couple of hammers. This is your starter hammer, gives you 45 damage. Then there's the Warhammer of Ares, which gives you more damage, 75 damage. The Barbarian Hammer, which gives you 40 damage and 75 defense. But the thing is, each of this weapon comes with its own special attacks. So you have several attacks that you can do, and you guys will see the difference while I'm out in the field and showing you a match. But you have several attacks that you can actually do, which are considered special attacks, which you press L1 plus square or L1 plus triangle, and you get 2 special attacks, and each different weapon has different attacks for that. Now, my favorite hammer at the moment is the Warhammer of Ares. Has some really cool skills. And that's it regarding weapons. You really only have access to swords and hammers, which you unlock through doing various things throughout the game. Then there's also armor. Now, armor divides itself in 3 pieces. You got the lower armor. Currently, I'm using the battle armor of Ares because it is what has the most damage. So I'm kind of running a little bit of a glass tank almost. It's like, has a little bit of defense, but it has a lot more offense. You can pick between different sets. There's also this Sage's Armor, which increases, I guess, the damage you do with spells, because you can also do spells. Me personally, I don't like the spells that much. And then, so you got lower armor, upper armor, and helmet, same thing, unlocks the same way as weapons. And it changes the aspect of your character too. Like if I change this helmet, you can see it changes it. There really isn't any character customization available as of yet, apart from the armor. All characters look the same, but maybe that will make its way into the final product. I certainly expect it so. I mean, everybody loves customizing their own character. Then there's also abilities, and in abilities you have magic, which currently the only one I have available is the Fist of Ares, which quite honestly I do not like. So I end up not using magic all that much. Oops, did I just level up my Fist of Ares? Please tell me not. No, I didn't. Okay. Phew. Because as you can see, there's an Omega symbol there with 13. That's points that you need to spend in order to upgrade stuff if you wish to upgrade it. Then there's this little item here, which I can have. I can already have Eye of the Wolf as well as Call to Arms, but I've been sticking to the Battle Horn of Restoration because it's almost like a snare breaker and it gives you a little bit of restoration. So I kind of like it. As a matter of fact, I'm considering upgrading it, but I'm not going to make that decision right now. And then there's relics, which is pretty much, it seems most of them seem to give you a temporary buff for doing something. The one I'm using right now gives me 20% more damage when I kill someone for 10 seconds. There's other ones like this right here, gives you plus 25% damage when you do a kill streak for 20 seconds. There's this one which gives you plus 15% damage when you throw stuff. Several abilities that you can get. And this is pretty much all that you can pick from in the beta. So currently in the beta there's two maps. There's the Favor of the Gods and the Team Favor of the Gods, and right now we're going to start up with a Favor of the Gods so that I can show you what Favor of the Gods is all about. Let me just tell you that doing commentary during the fight is extremely hectic, so don't expect me to be at my best, especially because I've been working my ass off lately, and even my voice is starting to go away. So, but anyways, just letting you guys know, this thing that we're going to do right here is going to be straight up deathmatch, like full chaos, 4 players, FFA, okay? So I'm going to be queuing up for that. It takes a while to find people. I'm not exactly sure if that's because it's just getting people from Europe, and right now it's pretty late in Europe. It's midnight right now, so not a lot of people are playing this game, especially because it's beta, and European people don't tend to go to beta so often, I don't think. Not 100% sure, but anyways, I mean, it takes a while to find people right now, so yeah, gonna go ahead and see you guys on the flip side.
The competition to win the favor of the gods will test even the mightiest warriors. Prove yourselves worthy by defeating your enemies and making sacrifices to the gods. Begin.
Okay, so this is the first map I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, this is pretty much deathmatch, so just straight up melee, start kicking ass. So in terms of combat, there's pretty much strong attacks. Christ. There's strong attacks, not so strong attacks. I don't even want to call them weak. There's strong attacks, fast attacks, and then there's also a grabbing mechanism, which sometimes you can grab other players, and wow, I got totally reamed there, like to no end. Which is, like I told you guys, the sword is really, really fast, a lot faster than the hammer. And it's one of my major complaints right now, is that it seems the sword is a lot more powerful than the hammer, particularly if you go with Zeus, because Zeus has some kind of skill for the sword that's just ridiculous. Wow, I thought I was going to get a kill there, but I guess not. Okay, there goes one. Okay, now when Hercules screams, he's going to throw out a shockwave, and I died because I was stunned. That shockwave, there's a chance that that shockwave sends you across the border of the map there, which is a pain. Now here's the thing, heavy attacks cannot be parried, whereas fast attacks can be parried, and parrying is like this. You press L1 and X, and if you parry someone, they become stunned for a bit, giving you a big ass opening where you can just slaughter them. This right here is a special attack. It is the square special attack for this particular hammer. He just got a brutal kill on that dude. Oh, there's a spear here. I'm gonna pick up this spear. I remember this spear is pretty good. Oh crap, no! Get off of me. And that is the spear special attack, so I got a vengeance on that guy right there. See, this is the problem with the sword. They can just corner you, and it becomes almost impossible to stop a chaining combo.
Again.
And it is also the reason why I am not a big fan of this particular map. I much prefer the other map that's available because it is a team fight, so it is a lot more fun, and there's more players to fight, and there's more space to fight. Oh, that guy got green. And he is down for the count. As you can see, the animations are pretty brutal, which is pretty cool. The player doing a finishing blow is also invincible. You can also grab players while they're in the air, and there's other chances where something pops up on top of the player and that gives you a chance to grab them. But I'm quite honestly not that good at that particular grab move yet. Here comes the shockwave, and I still got hit by it. And I'm stunned and I'm dead. I mean, the arena to me, it seems like it's more about swords than anything else. All of the times that I've been in this particular arena, everybody is always using swords. So I think there might be some balancing going on. And I realize that I am whining a little bit about the swords, but it just seems that a lot of the times I die, it's both with swords and that yellow shield that they have. And so I don't know what that's about, because I don't like using swords, I just like the hammer. It just gets very annoying to repeatedly see people just spam the crap out of swords. Because that is all that a lot of people do. And got a brutal kill there. And I'm dead. But, where you guys might think that this is very button mashy multiplayer, it is actually not. There's actually a very big degree of skill involved with it, which I couldn't recognize it at first. It took me a while to really understand the intricacies of combat. But once you do get how the combat works, you will understand that there's a lot more to it than simple button mashing. Oh wow, good job. Yeah, I'm just terrible at in this arena. I just don't even like playing in this arena. There's also a couple of chests that will pop up throughout the match, and that will let you. Here comes the Hercules wave. Missed it. There. Jesus Christ. I actually got 600 for that kill. That is because I've been losing so hard. And I'm dead again. That ultimate from that spear is just ridiculous. Now, spear is not the only weapon that's available throughout the game. There's other weapons that you can pick up and do damage with. This is another thing. In this arena, I keep missing my grabs because it targets the wrong player. It's very, very annoying. Jesus. Chaining combos together like nobody's business. It's just completely impossible to interrupt that sword. And I'm dead again. Although this match is about to end.
Cleanse this disgrace.
The animation work is amazing, the graphics are amazing, as pretty much all God of War games tend to be. That's it, get stuck there.
5,000 favor
and get
to
dead.
go.
I mean, look at that crazy ass spam. And you can't even parry it, you just can't do anything. It's just very frustrating to fight against swords for me right now. stunned, and survived it,
We will
and I'm dead.
sacrifice to the gods as retribution.
Like I said, it's very chaotic, it's very hard to even do commentary on it, but to be completely honest, I just straight out don't like this particular map. I just wanted to show it to you guys, because there's only 2 maps available in the beta, and I want to show both of them to you. But this is pretty much full-on deathmatch, free-for-all, usually 4 players. This time around we only had 3, but that's pretty much the way it works. Now, I'm going to queue for a different game mode, the Team Favor of the Gods, which in my opinion is a lot more fun. There's actually even a PvE element to it, and it's pretty sweet. On this mode, it's going to be 4-on-4. Sometimes it gets unbalanced, and on the beta, it's still not perfectly well done. So I've had a couple of matches where it was like 4 people on 1. That was kind of disappointing, poor bastard. Had a couple of other matches where it was like 3 people on 2, and due to the nature of the game, because there's only, since there's a limited number of players, missing a player, you can really feel it. Like, there's other multiplayer games where there's like 10 people on each team. I mean, sure, maybe if you're in a disadvantage like 10 versus 8, it's probably not such a big deal because there's still 8 of you, but when you get in a situation on a game like this where there's more limited number of players and you get in a situation like 4-on-1, is just like, just no way. There's just no way that that's fun for anybody, because it's just not fun. So that's something that maybe they need to work on. The other thing they need to work on, in my opinion, is balancing out the swords, because I've been noticing that several times it happens to me, like someone just spamming sword attacks at me, and you can't parry, you can't dodge, you just can't do anything. So I feel there needs to be a little bit of balancing with the swords, but apart from that, the game is ridiculously fun, and it looks like it was actually pretty fast picking up people. Maybe for some reason it was just slow for me earlier, but right now it was actually it was not that slow to pick up the other people on the previous match, and it was definitely not slow picking up people for this one. And what the hell just happened? Everything went to hell all of a sudden. All the names are gone. Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to skip this one and see you guys on the flip side.
Beyond the desert of lost souls, hidden within the countless grains of stinging sand, the Titan Cyclops Polyphemus awaits his next human feast.
Okay, and this is the other map that you have available for the beta right now, and it's a capture point map, pretty much. As you can see, there's a point here, and it looks like I'm going to be fighting for it with 2 other players. That guy went for the trap, I think. He never really got to activate it. Both of us trying to parry each other. He got his attacks off though, and they were able to grab me mid-air, which is pretty much going to put me at a disadvantage. I mean, I am in a 2v1 situation, so nothing good is really going to come out of this.
Move toward victory.
Get away! Whew. I'm getting the hell away from here simply because I was going to die there, and there was just nothing I could have done to prevent them capturing that point. And there's a health point here.
Victory.
Sweet. Looks like we're going to be taking the point on the right back, as you guys can see through the minimap. Well, minimap. Through the indicators on screen. This guy's trying to take over this point of ours here. Whoa, what the hell did he do there? Whatever it was fast. Just getting my ass kicked. There we go. Pick your ass up, and you're gone. See you later. Let's take back this point. He was able to neutralize it. Let's try and take this back, and boom, got another point. We're fighting for favor here. As you can see, the goal is to reach 8,000 favor. And once again, I'm very low on health. I'm going to break this chest. This chest gives you stuff. Whoa, I have no idea what the hell just happened there. Peace out, guys. Not interested. Oh crap, I forgot. Holy hell, that spell is really cool. I had never seen that spell before. And get my face crushed. That hammer is also pretty beastly. Looks like that's a Zeus hammer right there. I have no idea because I've only been playing for Ares, but you can change it to Zeus. Oh, wait a second. You're going to go there? Okay. I'm going to activate this trap. Oh, I thought this trap activated there, but it doesn't. There we go. Wow, what the hell does that thing do?
Spartans move.
Okay, looks like we got a brutal kill bonus on that guy. I'm gonna take over this thing.
Victory.
There's still several spells that I don't know in the game, so there's a lot of stuff that happens sometimes on screen that I'm just like, whoa, what the balls just happened there? And that guy with the lightning, he must be really high level, because obviously there's a leveling system, as you guys could see at the start of the video, and your level influences the stuff you have access to, so that guy has access to more powerful spells, which I just guess sometimes can create a couple of balancing issues. There we go. Get your ass down here. Wow, that spell is just made of amazingness. There we go.
Spartans move toward victory.
And you're gonna get a brutal kill right there, my friend. Oh, spread your guts all over this screen. Enjoy that, good sir. And gonna push this guy off the cliff.
5,000 favor to go.
And now I'm going to die because he had the weapon. That's a weapon that you can pick up the stuff that... Oh, nasty. Look at that. But the weapon that he had on his back is a weapon that you can pick up on screen. In the map. And that particular weapon does a lot of damage as well as stun and push your enemies away. Yeah, I forgot that it doesn't really do anything if your enemy's already there. What? Oh wow, he still got me with that one. And I got parried. But I did get him there. And there. And... Oh, he countered. How the hell did he counter me? How the hell did he counter me?
Trojans move toward victory.
And we both get killed by that. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Anyways, they're controlling 2 points and they want to come for number 3. I'm sorry, good sir. I will not have that. You want to push me over to you? That's fine. Okay, beat the crap out of you, good sir. And you. And the gods are about to intervene. What that means is that the Spear of Olympus is going to show up on screen. Boom. And this spear is what allows you to actually kill the Cyclops, as well as gives you pretty overpowered weapon. There we go. So now we want to go up as fast as possible because everybody's going to be going for that spear. And looks like the enemy team is going to get it, for sure. Because they were all just there en masse because we were wasting our time killing one of their enemy team. So now they have the spear, as you can see there in the indicator on the right side. And the enemy team having the spear is almost like an auto win. Christ, this attack is brutal. The attack he's got on his axe there. Jesus. I mean, I'm not even going to try to fight the enemy team. It's just pointless at this point because they got the dude with the kick-ass axe as well as the Spear of Olympus, so they're just going to be beast moding through everything. So what I am going to try is reclaim a couple of points here. Oh no! I couldn't do it because the Cyclops attacked here. Cyclops attacks here sometimes, which is very, very frustrating. Once again, I could have taken this point already, but the Cyclops is distracting me. There we go. I was able to capture the point, but I'm going to die. And I'm going to get smacked upside the head a couple of times. And like I said, once a team gets the spear, it just gets like, it's downhill for the other team straight up. Let's see if I can capture this point here real fast. Problem is, while I'm capturing this point, the enemy team is killing the Cyclops. and it's going to give them a lot of points. Oh, we actually got total domination. Oh, it looks like they aren't killing it. I'm surprised. Why wouldn't you kill the Cyclops? And I got a brutal kill on the guy with the spear. Yes! Total domination as well as a brutal kill on the guy with the spear. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, the dude is killing another dude with the animation, so he gets invincible. But you're not invincible right now, are you? So why don't you come on down here and join the mortals? Get comboed into oblivion. Holy crap. And we're all dead. Well, not all of us, but I died from the Cyclops there. And the spear is up once again. But the thing is, I'm way more closer to this particular spawn point, so I'm just gonna pick this up. If they allow me, that is. And yes, they will. Thank you very much for taking your sweet time coming to me. And there's two of them. No, don't pull me closer to the traps. I don't want none of that. I'm gonna run away. I have no idea. Do we even have the spear? No, nobody has the spear right now. Dude, why are you running after me? That's another thing that sometimes happens. They resist my attack, and I have no idea why.
1 minute remaining.
And I'm pretty much dead. Yeah, that was to be expected. But as you can see, this mode to me is a lot more fun. Regardless if you're losing or not, it's still just straight up more fun than the other mode. Come here, dude.
Seconds remaining. Disappointed the gods.
There's just no stopping those guys, but still, it was a lot of fun, and the game itself seems to be a lot of fun. Looks like I was the MVP for this particular match, which is pretty sweet, but still it would have been cooler if we won. And as you can see, that was actually a massive disadvantage on my team because, like I said, it was 4-on-3. This sometimes happens. It is unfortunate, but still, I think we put up a good fight. And I think it was still a pretty decent video, and I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, well, what exactly were you saying at the start when you said that it is not button mashing? Because it definitely looked like button mashy in the playthrough. I mean, I'm not sure if it did look button mashy to you or not, but I just wanted to go to training here and give you guys a couple of hints on how the combat system sort of works, and probably also the reason why you guys saw me do the same attacks several times. It's because simply it's the most effective way to fight. So here's the thing. I mean, you have your typical attacks, so let's say your square attacks, which is this, gives you your fast attacks combo, which with the hammer is really not that fast. Then you can also do like 2 fasts and 1 heavy, and you can string combos together like this if you explore. But when you're with a hammer, it's hard for you to outswing a sword. The sword's always going to outswing you. So what you saw me do most of the times with the hammer was this. And this, what it does is this puts your opponent in the air, and once your opponent goes up in the air, you can then do another attack with this thing, which I can't actually use because I don't have an opponent, it seems. Do I have to go through training again? No, just give me a spar, yes. Okay, as you can see, this guy has a sword. So you can block stuff. Here you can parry. As you can see, I parried him, and he gets stunned for a while. Then this attack puts him in the air, and I can pick him up with the chain and throw him like this. This is one of the more efficient attacks. Then there's special attacks, which in this hammer I have... Whoops. That lasted a little bit longer than I expected. Also, there's dodges, as you can see. And sometimes you'll pick up mana, and the mana is what allows you to do attacks like... Let me do the Fist of Harry's here real fast. This is the Fist of Harry's. You need mana to do that. And the only way to get mana, unless you get an armor that comes with mana, is to pick it up on the screen, as you can see when you see power-ups like this. But like I was saying, you can't outswing a sword. It's just that the NPC is pretty dumb, so you can outswing him, but you're not going to be able to outswing a player. He's also not parrying, which a lot of players tend to do. And the thing is, there's just a lot more to this than meets the eye, because you have this attack, which will throw your enemy in the air. Then you have this attack, which is unblockable. Then you have blocking, which you can also block your enemy's attacks. And you got the parry system, which allows you to parry your enemy's attacks. And on top of that, you also get two specials, this and this. And on top of that, there's also your item. And your item allows you to escape, in this particular case, allows you to escape, regain mana, as well as other cool stuff. The special attacks are only limited by cooldown. If you look on the upper left screen, you'll notice there's a cooldown on the triangle button. Now there's a cooldown on the square button. It's very cinematic combat, and I guess it can look button mashy, but it's not. Once your enemy becomes in a stunned state, like this guy, you can just press R1, finish him off, which gives you those brutal kills.
Magnificent.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me I can leave Olympus. I know I can leave Olympus. Do you wish to test your skills again? No. Is this just for sparring? Yeah, and as you can see here, you have the selection of the gods, and the tutorial is where you select your gods. Here you have Ares, Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon. Right now you can only get Zeus and Ares, like I said. But it's just, I really wanted to leave a mark here with you guys that even though it looks very button mashy, it totally is not. I mean, obviously when you're spamming your skills like this, like maybe if you have a sword or something, you might want to spam a little bit, but with the hammer, it's just not button mashy at all. It has a lot to do with flanking your opponents, picking up weapons in the battlefield, grabbing these brutal kills. I mean, there's actually an impressive amount of depth here. Let's see if I can switch a weapon and show you guys something just a little bit different before I finish the video. Do you wish to leave, mortal? Yes. That's quite a jump. You should play basketball. I guess you guys say basketball. In Portuguese, we just say basket. For whatever reason. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, let's see. Well, I guess we don't have a word for actual basket. So when we say... Yeah. I guess you guys get the picture. Let's switch up for a sword here so that I can show you guys something a little bit different. I don't think I can switch gods in here. You can only switch gods when you're queuing, or can I? Yeah, I can. Wait. And then there's also Zeus. Of course, I'm only going to be level 1 Zeus, so the equipment I'm going to have available when I'm with Zeus is going to be very, very limited. I can switch back to Warrior's Armor, and then I can switch... Actually, I can do Gladiators? Okay, I can switch to Gladiator's Armor. Actually, I'm sorry guys, I'm just... Yeah, there's a Battle Armor of Zeus. That's what the other guy was using, the guy with the big hammer. Let me just put some Gladiator Armor on so that I'm not with my character fully naked. Where is it? Gladiator. Looks like I can't get Gladiator's helm in this, so I'll just get this one. And obviously when you switch gods, you have to fully level up stuff again in order to get back your previous gear. So I'll just take this for now. And like I said, I was going to do a sword. Let's see how many swords I have access. You just need Zeus level 5 to get the Zeus Blade. Interesting. So I got Gladiator Sword and nothing else. I'll just use Gladiator Sword right now. And regarding abilities, let me see, what magic do you even get with Zeus? Lightning Storm. Summon Lightning Storm that launches enemies. Must be Zeus level 5. Which means I actually don't have access to that. No, to upgrade must be Zeus level 5, so I already have that. And relics, we have the Relic of Zeus. We don't have any relics, actually, because we don't have any points with Zeus. Regarding the item, we have the Chalice of Ambrosia, which seems to be something very similar to what I had with Ares. Okay, so from here, let's go on to training, and I can show you guys some moves with the sword. Even though I myself am not that proficient with the sword, I guess I can just show you guys just for some variety. But if you guys remember, we had 2 special attacks with the hammer. I'm going to show you that with the sword you get 2 different special attacks. And if it was a different hammer, you would get another set of special attacks. Let's see. Oh, this is the attack that I hate when I see people do. This is another one. These attacks are very, very strong because it seems that they shield your character before doing them. Which is why I can never stop these attacks when they do them to me. Let's see. As you can see, he just got fully interrupted. Let's see. How about this? Yeah, it's just a lot easier. Let's see this. I'm kind of missing the one to throw them up in the air. Whoa!
The gods.
Oh, counter parry. Very nice. You laughing? You think this is a joke? Keep laughing. Oh, nice kick. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked with the sword. I don't have enough experience. Let's see what Zeus Lightning is all about. Let me just pick up this mana here. Oh, it's like an AoE knockback. The sword attack is a lot cooler than the hammer attack, the grabbing attack, that is. Oh, that is really good. Smash your face up on the floor.
Impressive.
You can now leave Olympus, warrior. Yeah, you guys need to not spam that so that I can redo the combat. Let me just try the spammy sword. Ooh, I got my ass parried. But this attack is just so powerful. And if you chain them together, it's just made of awesomeness. It seems the sword has a little bit less range than the hammer as well to balance it out. Just not sure it's enough, because... I mean, just look at this. It's just like, slam you, slam you. I'm gonna do this. I was just testing that out to see how that looks. Slice you up like so, slice you up like so, and these are unblockable, remember? Parry you. Yeah, sword is just a lot more faster. Slam you, slam you. But again, it's not my playstyle. I don't like a spammy playstyle. I'm more about, you know, surgical strikes. You guys know me. I like burst damage more than DPS. So that's just the way I like to roll. You can also charge the sword the same way that I charge my hammer, and it gives you a delayed attack. And I got my ass parried. But definitely the sword is more about the DPS. It's more about being more spammy. Thing is, I'm also fighting against the sword. It would be interesting to fight against the hammer. And you did. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about God of War Ascension. Myself, personally, I am loving it so far. I'm probably going to pre-order this game simply because I'm such a huge God of War fan. And maybe even when it comes out, I'll start like a full God of War playthrough and with some multiplayer on it and whatnot. But definitely a huge fan of God of War, and this particular beta did not disappoint. Also, I am going to be uploading the live stream I did, because I did a live stream of this. You guys might be saying, oh, but you didn't announce it on YouTube. I tried. What happened was YouTube did not allow me to upload the second video, which was weird. Because, like, you guys remember I uploaded a video once to announce I was doing a live stream? YouTube did not allow me to upload a video with the same name. And I didn't notice it. I just put the video on upload, and I'm like, well, when this goes public, people will join the live stream, and it just didn't happen. And also a lot of people complained that Twitch didn't notify them, so I don't know what happened with that. I'll try to upload that live stream onto YouTube so that you guys can appreciate that as well. If you guys want to see me do several rounds with the hammer, having some fun on the live stream. And as usual, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.